Between 1975 and 1979, a radical communist regime turned Cambodia into a vast labor camp. Nearly 2 million people died from execution, starvation, and disease. They were teachers, doctors, children. The Khmer Rouge, under the leadership of Pol Pot, promised a classless utopia. What they delivered was genocide. In this video, we take a deeper look at the rise and fall of the Khmer Rouge, how they seized power, the terror they unleashed, and how their regime ultimately collapsed. Before the Khmer Rouge took over, Cambodia was a nation already on the edge. Political instability came from Cold War tensions and the Vietnam War. In 1970, a coup backed by the US replaced Sihanouk with General Lon Nol, aligning Cambodia with the West and launching a brutal campaign against communists. At the same time, the US dropped over 2 million tons of bombs on eastern Cambodia, trying to flush out North Vietnamese troops. Entire villages were wiped out.
Led by Saloth Sar, known as Pol Pot, the Khmer Rouge started as a small communist movement inspired by Maoist China, with a terrifying goal to remake society. They gained momentum by recruiting peasants and exploiting anti-imperialist sentiment. By 1975, they closed in on the capital as American forces withdrew. On April 17, 1975, the Khmer Rouge entered Phnom Penh. Initial celebrations soon turned to horror as the city was evacuated completely. The Khmer Rouge declared Year Zero. Everything was abolished: religion, education, money, and family. For nearly 4 years, Cambodia became a giant prison. The Khmer Rouge banned cities, schools, and foreign influence, hunting intellectuals. Malnutrition, disease, and exhaustion led to hundreds of thousands of deaths as people were forced into brutal labor camps. Tuol Sleng Prison, or S21, became infamous as the regime's secret police tortured over 17,000 people, often for imaginary crimes. Paranoia became policy as even high-ranking officials were purged. It's estimated that between 1.7 to 2.2 million people died during their rule.
It took decades for justice to come. In 2006, the Khmer Rouge Tribunal began trying surviving leaders of the regime. Pol Pot died in 1998, never having faced trial. Others like Nguyen Chi and Khieu Samphan were convicted of crimes against humanity. Today, Cambodia honors the victims through memorials and education. The skulls, photographs, and silence bear witness to this tragedy. Cambodia is rebuilding. Its people carry scars, some visible, some buried deep. From the ashes of genocide, a new generation remembers the past and hopes for a better future. May we never forget.